Star friends, welcome back to Consciousful Tarot. It's Francesca. If you're new to the channel, I'm a Clarisentient and a tarot reader, Reiki Healer. If you want any of my services, you can check down in the link in the description below. Today I'm going to be doing a requested celebrity reading. This is a part 2 of Michael BJordan and loriharvey. So before I get it started, I do want to say that in my last video, it kind of accidentally got deleted by my last video. I had a lot of people giving me information that wasn't really true. I don't really do research on these celebrities, but with this specific couple, I did a background check on them. A lot of people in my previous video were saying that they broke up last year in 2021, and I literally just looked it up and they broke up in June 2022. So if you have information that you want to share with me, don't comment on my post, especially if it's going to be contradicting what I'm saying. If you don't have good intentions when it comes to commenting, or if you're trying to prove me wrong, don't comment at all. And you might as well just DM me or email me, because it makes me very uncomfortable for some of you guys to contradict what I'm saying when it's not even true. Okay, so if you don't like the way I read, there's so many other readers and you can go check them out. But I know there's many of you guys that do appreciate how I read, but I'm just like being very honest that I don't appreciate when you guys contradict what I'm saying, especially if the information isn't even real. And frankly, I didn't even know that they broke up recently. I only confirmed it because I did a reading, but I had to double confirm if they did break up, because a lot of you guys are saying that they broke up in 2021, but I literally confirmed it from multiple articles online, okay, that they broke up this summer. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it started. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with what's going on in the current connection between Michael BJordan, loriharvey, and how Michael BJordan's thinking and feeling. Then I'm going to go towards how she's thinking and feeling, and then what's going to transpire with them moving forward. Okay, so I did pick up that in the beginning of August they communicated, okay, and this communication was actually meant to be like an intervention for them to get on good terms. This was Michael reaching out to her, okay, in a way, him kind of chasing her, trying to get on good terms. What he was trying to do is that he was trying to change her perspective about how they could fix things. Him really just wanting to savor the moment with her and uplift the connection rather than having this runner-chaser dynamic. Because since they have broken up, Lori has hinted at Michael that she still wants him, and then Michael hinting at her. But there's been a lot of jealousy, a lot of mind games, a lot of third-party energy that has interfered into them actually reconciling on a deeper level. So what I'm seeing is that in the first week of August, Michael reached out to her and she decided to basically make him beg for her. This made him very uncomfortable because he felt as though he was like being desperate and needy, and all he wanted to do was talk to her. But she was being, I'm not gonna lie, she was giving him the cold shoulder. She could have been criticizing him in a constructive manner, but he received it very harshly, in the sense where he kind of just wanted to get away from her. His offer was very innocent. His offer was, it was a very subtle offer to just talk and meet up. It was almost like a prospect offer to see where things go, but it seems as though she took his action, right, as like him really wanting to get back with her. So she felt as though she had all the power, and what she did is that she used that to her advantage and she controlled the situation. So the moment she didn't see that Michael was going to behave in a certain way, she began to gaslight him and potentially avoid him and leave him on red. And this really made Michael upset, and they have gone through a sudden obstacle and upheaval where now they don't know where they stand. And I'm seeing that there's avoidance, they're not dealing with each other right now. They're both hurt, okay. He's angry at her. She's kind of putting up a front and kind of like using her power to her advantage, okay. She also could have called him out on multiple things. I'm seeing like if she could have said like to him, if you really care about me, why would he have dated someone right after, why we're hooking up? And then he could have, you know, went back at her with same information. And now they're just very triggered. They have abandoned each other and they're in a very fearful state. But I do see that since it's been like a few days now, or maybe even 2 weeks since they've communicated, they're at a space where they're wanting to make positive changes. They're both at a space where they're actually now recognizing that if they just approach the situation in a pure-hearted, innocent way with pure intentions, things could have turned out different in this recent communication. But right now I am seeing that they may need other people, like they may need an intervention in order to kind of patch this heartbreak, because right now they're both in a state of survival. So what I mean by that is that they're both reacting out of anger. They're both reacting out of fight or flight, thinking that they're going to get abandoned, thinking that they're going to get used or charmed. And this has them both in a way not trusting each other. And it also has them feeling as though the connection's forbidden or it shouldn't be dealt with. But I am seeing other people in their lives actually wanting to assist them. So what's going on in their connection is that they're about to achieve reconciliation, but not quite yet. There needs to be a lot of forgiving, a lot of changes in their habits when it comes to dealing with each other. There also has to be an aspect of them also going through self-analysis when it comes to releasing the past and changing their perception on how they could actually reconcile without falling into mind games or anger and outbursts. So the way that Michael BJordan is thinking and feeling, so I'm seeing him feeling very wounded. I'm not gonna lie, he's very triggered right now. He feels very defensive, extremely disillusioned. He's kind of depressed, I'm not gonna lie, but he's also in the mix of feeling remorse and nostalgic, but then also like insecure, and then putting up a front to the world and other people, you know. So I am seeing him going through a lot of highs and lows right now. He's heavily stalking Lori, like heavily. I am seeing it has turned to the point where he's actually obsessed with stalking her, or he's like very on guard when it comes to needing to make sure that she doesn't fall back into something with someone else. Like he's very jealous right now. He's at a space where he's feeling a little bit insecure in the sense where he feels as though Lori is being insincere with what she's showing on social media or something like that. And he's just trying to like let go of missing an opportunity with her, or accepting that this may not go somewhere. But then he's also like talking to potentially like Michael BJordan may have like a pastor or like a life coach, like a mentor, like I don't know exactly who, but it seems like someone that actually gives him a lot of knowledge when it comes to life and life lessons. And basically this person, right, this mentor told him that what they are experiencing right now is a consequence of, you know, both of their behaviors. But it seems as though he could be calling out Michael, like this is a consequence of potentially Michael not being sincere in the past. So this mentor is helping Michael discard feeling wounded by this connection, and instead of feeling wounded, the mentor is actually telling him to honor his emotions and make a plan to actually bring some sort of truth and integrity and honesty into the connection that's really going to emotionally fulfill Lori, so there can be a transformation, you know, because this mentor is really advising him that based off their perceptions, right, their belief systems about this not working out, that's what's actually repeating and manifesting fallouts on and on and on. So I am seeing that Michael's understanding that he got what he gave, and this is his consequence, but now he needs to honor his emotions. And the thing is with Michael is that he's not that emotionally intelligent. So it's in the phases where he actually feels rejected, where he feels abandoned, where he feels apathetic, that he actually is beginning to develop his emotional intelligence and his affection and his ability to be sympathetic and empathetic. So he's releasing the past so he can experience more peace with her in the near future. And I am seeing he is planning on trying this again, because right now Lori is in her high horse. She is very much entitled right now when it comes to controlling communication, and she's the one basically that has the ball. But in order to make changes, the ball is in his court. Like, as much as she may be avoiding him, even have blocked him, or have set a very strict boundary with communication, she is still dreaming about him. She is still wanting him, and she's still wanting him to chase her, and then he's still wanting to chase her as well. So let's go ahead and see how Lori's thinking and feeling. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and move forward to how Lori Harvey is thinking and feeling about Michael BJordan. And then I also just included what's going to transpire in their connection moving forward, so I can do this quickly. Okay, my friends, so basically regarding how Lori's feeling. Okay, so let me start off with that. Okay, so I am seeing that right now she just feels as though she needs to release the connection. She's at a space where she's wanting Michael to have the courage to reflect on himself, okay, and reflect on the wounds that he has caused onto the connection, to actually break out of the frustration that they're currently in. Lori is also reflecting on her wounds and how she has inflicted wounds onto the connection as well. And basically what she's doing is that she's going through a lot of introspection and realizing that she has also kind of like created a lot of disruptions and heartbreak with Michael, especially due to everything that he's potentially seen online. And because Michael could have mentioned that to her a lot regarding what he's seen online. And she's realizing that, she was posting a lot online, but it was also to get his attention. And she realized that she could have kind of sabotaged the process, right? Like, even though they were broken up, she could have sabotaged the process because he feels literally backstabbed based off what she was posting. Long story short, what I'm seeing is that now she's understanding and respecting how he felt, but she's also at a space where she's needing to heal. She's needing to forgive herself, him, and kind of move forward. Like, she's kind of accepting that whatever she received from this relationship with Michael was what she needed to receive. But she's also at a space where she's still expecting. It's really funny because she's at a space where she's walking away, literally moving on, but then literally still expecting for him to come in literally within the next few days or weeks. So it's very funny because she's literally choosing a new direction, potentially with new people, getting the support from other people. But it does seem that within a few weeks, I am seeing by the new moon, by next week, there being a sudden shift in their communication, and this is going to take her by surprise, but this is exactly what she's literally manifesting. And this is also her potentially thinking about taking that risk of maybe she should just contact him, maybe she should just try to find a middle ground, try to mediate. So they're both kind of mirroring each other in the sense where they both want to reconcile. They both understand each other's perspectives, where they each went wrong, and trying to be the bigger person to actually create some sort of solution. But at this space and time right now, she's learning her lesson. Okay, she's gaining progress in her personal life, and she's trying to find a balance. Okay, and this balance is her understanding that she needs to first be stable, okay, not messing around with other people or try to play mind games with Michael. And she needs to she needs to bring clarity and truth. She can't pretend that she doesn't like him or love him anymore. She can't try to put up a front on social media because clearly that's hurting him. And she needs to, in a way, do what's right. She needs to do what's right. She needs to have enough confidence to really bring a stable communication, stable offer, and not be so dependable on Michael to make the changes. Because yeah, Michael did approach her recently, but then she kind of used that to her advantage and really twisted his intentions and created chaos. So she's kind of nurturing herself emotionally, so next time when he does come around, or she decides to reach out to him, there's going to be a breakthrough in communication, right? So right now they're at a space, she's at a space where she's actually nurturing herself. She's nurturing her emotions and the connection with her family. And this is actually going to help her, get a lot of tension off of her when it comes to her and Michael. So when it comes to what's going to happen with them moving forward, so I've mentioned this in the first reading. I see them having a baby. They're meant to have a baby, and I do see them having a baby. So they may not go into a traditional marriage, okay? I do see them getting back together. This is going to be slowly but surely. I am seeing it be this year. I am seeing it be potentially, like, we may see evidence of them getting closer in fall season, but I'm seeing winter, okay, being a significant time for them. So we may actually see them out together, or they're being posted in the media, social media, etc., about them being out together. So I do see them coming back into communication very soon. Okay, it's gonna lead for them to actually get on the same page. Okay, this is going to transpire within the next few months, and this is destined. It's destined for them to continue this soul contract. It's destined for them to date again. They're going to also go on a hideaway. They're going to go on a vacation together very soon. I'm picking up potentially in September. And this is going to help them get on the same page. It's going to help them make changes to adapt, to heal the connection rather than sabotage the communication. They're actually going to be working productively together to rebuild their foundation. So this is their trust, their love, their compassion, their honorable, their respect towards each other. They're going to enter a state of harmony and calmness and serenity, which is really going to help them deepen the fulfillment. So they're going to be not basing their worth on each other anymore. They're not going to be taking no, as an answer. They're going to be working towards their future. Okay, they're going to be very passionate towards each other, and they're going to be giving it their all. They're going to be equal. They're going to be reciprocal in this. And this is something that God is going to orchestrate, divine is orchestrating, and this is something that they're also going to be kind of like surrendering to, and it's going to be in the midst of their communication that things are going to change. Their communication, their style of communication is going to change, and that's why the outcome of the connection is going to change. But I do see a spirit baby in the 5D. I do see that there is a spirit baby, a girl lingering, and it's meant to be Lori's baby with Michael. They are meant to have a baby, okay? And this baby may be a water sign. I am seeing that she's meant to be born no later than like 2025, okay? She's meant to be born very soon, so within the next 2 years. And I'm seeing that God, divine, wants them to begin to work on their partnership now and be in a fulfilling state. So when the baby does come, they're stable. Frankly, I do see them, entering a new romantic connection, right? Them going into stabilizing in each other and each other's lives. Michael getting the respect and the approval of Lori Harvey's family. Lori Harvey being very happy in society with Michael, there being a lot of admiration, contentment, and renewal. Yet it will be slow, okay? And then I don't see them going into a traditional marriage. They may get like spiritually married, or they may get married with like their family, you know. It may be like a small thing, but I don't see it being a big thing. I don't see it being something. I do see like the baby coming in first, but you know, since she's obviously gonna get pregnant, I do see them kind of making a promise to each other, but the connection isn't going to be a happily ever after. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna be happily ever after. And the reason why is because there's multiple karma, okay, that they're still addressing from their previous life. And some of that karma has a lot to do with there being disruptions in their lives. Okay, some of the disruptions mean being interferences, third parties, mind games, trust issues, things like that. So like I said, they're going to have a baby, but the future of the connection won't be stable. So there will be betrayal in the future, okay? And then they'll be coming back together. There'll be bad management with each other, and there may be infidelity. It's gonna be like things around that line, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they're both going to prosper financially. The baby's gonna prosper as well. But it's not going to be a happily ever after. That's just what I see. Obviously things can change because free will plays a huge role, but this is kind of what's destined for them, is to learn the vital karmic lessons, accept the vital karmic lessons, and kind of just receive what's destined for them, which is this baby, this female, this little girl I'm seeing. And yeah, I do see Michael learning a lot about life in the process as he becomes a father, and Lori just becoming extremely independent and much more confident regarding what else she has to offer to the world. And yeah, that's about it, my star friends. So if you want a personal reading, you could always go to the link in the description below, or click on my website, consciousfultarot.com. I have guided meditations, sound healing to manifest and enhance love and money, and I have guided breath work. I also have readings that you can book. You can book a live call reading with me, or you can just order your reading and I send you an audio recorded reading through your email. And I also have amazing Reiki healings that can assist on you and your partner to heal their connection and communication, or just a personal Reiki healing or group Reiki healing that assists on friend groups and families that have Discord. Overall, you can check me out on Instagram and a little bit on TikTok. Alrighty, my star friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care now. Bye.